Hello, Zenith women, and welcome to the channel. The things you own end up owning you. Chuck Palahniuk. The modern Sigma female doesn't just live by this quote, she embodies it. In a world driven by consumerism, where people are judged by what they buy rather than who they are, she flips the narrative. Sigma females are wired differently. They buy with intention, purpose, and an unshakable sense of independence. Here's a fact to chew on. The average person spends over $18,000 a year on non-essential items. But for a Sigma female, that's just another reminder of how much society overspends on stuff that doesn't even spark joy. Or worse, traps them in a never-ending cycle of comparison and clutter. And here's the kicker. They don't just save money, they save their sanity. So, what are the things a Sigma female will never buy? Let's dive in. But don't expect the usual suspects, because her shopping list, or lack thereof, might surprise even the savviest minimalist. Spoiler alert, she probably knows a few items on your cart that belong in the trash. Number 1. Status symbols without substance. Sigma females see right through the allure of status symbols. They don't waste money on items that exist solely to impress others. Designer bags, flashy watches, or the latest tech gadget that does little more than scream, "Look at me." For them, buying something just because it's stamped with a luxury label feels hollow. It's not about being frugal, it's about authenticity. Why invest in something that's more about someone else's perception of your worth than your actual needs or values? Unlike others who might equate status symbols with success, Sigma females know that real success can't be worn on your wrist or parked in your driveway. They care more about how something works than how it looks to the world. If a bag holds everything they need, it doesn't matter if it's from a boutique or a local thrift store. If a car gets them from A to B reliably, they won't upgrade just because someone says they should. Their confidence comes from within, not from an overpriced logo. This rejection of status symbols also highlights their independence. They don't need validation from society to feel accomplished. A Sigma female would rather invest in experiences, skills, or tools that align with her goals than chase after temporary admiration. To her, trying to buy respect or admiration is like renting happiness. It's expensive, fleeting, and ultimately unfulfilling. While others might feel pressure to keep up or show off, Sigma females see it as a trap. They refuse to buy into the game because they've already won by opting out. It's not rebellion for the sake of it, it's choosing substance over style, depth over display. At the end of the day, a Sigma female knows her worth doesn't fit inside a shopping bag. Number 2. Trendy wardrobes that fade with time. Sigma. Females have no time for wardrobes filled with trendy, disposable pieces that fade out of fashion as quickly as they come in. For them, the constant cycle of buying the next big thing in fashion feels not only wasteful, but also exhausting. Trends are fleeting by design, and chasing them often leads to closets full of clothes that barely get worn and contribute nothing to their sense of identity. Sigma females would rather invest in timeless, high-quality pieces that hold up over time, both in style and durability. This mindset isn't just about practicality, it's about autonomy. Sigma females aren't interested in being told what to wear or how to conform. They reject the idea that a magazine or influencer should dictate their choices. Instead, they focus on clothing that reflects their unique personality and stands the test of time. A tailored blazer, a classic pair of boots, or a well-made leather jacket. All of these fit seamlessly into their lives year after year without requiring constant reinvention. The fast fashion industry thrives on convincing people they're outdated if they don't keep up, but Sigma females are immune to this kind of pressure. They see the environmental and ethical costs behind cheap, trendy clothing, and it only strengthens their resolve to avoid it. Why buy 5 poorly made dresses that will fall apart when you could own one that lasts a decade? For Sigma females, it's not about having less, it's about having better. Their approach to fashion is intentional and thoughtful, not impulsive. While others clutter their lives with pieces they'll regret, the Sigma female's wardrobe is a curated reflection of her self-assured, independent spirit. She doesn't follow trends. She creates her own lasting style. Number 3. Shallow self-help books. Sigma females don't waste their time or money on shallow self-help books that promise instant transformation with vague, feel-good advice. They see right through the empty motivational quotes and generic live your best life slogans that fill these pages. For them, these books often feel like overpriced pep talks, big on inspiration, but short on actionable steps. If a book can't offer concrete strategies or meaningful insights backed by real expertise, it's not worth their attention. What's more, Sigma females value their independence of thought. They're not interested in being spoon-fed cliched solutions that might work for the masses but don't consider individual circumstances. They know life is too complex for a one-size-fits-all approach, and they don't need someone to tell them to just believe in yourself or think positive. Instead, they prefer diving into books that challenge their intellect, expand their knowledge, or provide practical tools they can adapt to their unique path. This doesn't mean they're closed off to self-improvement. It's quite the opposite. Sigma females are constantly learning and evolving, but they demand depth and authenticity. A book that helps them understand human behavior, develop a new skill, or tackle challenges with real-world solutions. That's worth their time. A fluffy bestseller designed to make people feel temporarily motivated without delivering substance? Hard pass. For a Sigma female, growth isn't about quick fixes or empty affirmations. It's about putting in the work, gaining perspective, and applying what they learn to build the life they truly want. They know better than to waste money on something that sounds good in the moment, but adds no real value. Instead, they seek out wisdom that resonates, challenges them, and helps them grow in meaningful ways. Number 4. Flashy cars with no soul. Sigma. Females have no interest in flashy cars that scream status but lack substance. For them, a vehicle isn't a trophy to show off. It's a tool to get them where they need to go. If a car doesn't align with their values, whether it's reliability, sustainability, or performance, it doesn't matter how shiny or expensive it looks. A luxury badge on the hood or a sleek design isn't enough to justify the price tag in their eyes. What truly matters to a Sigma female is functionality and purpose. She wants a car that works for her lifestyle, whether it's for long road trips, city commutes, or occasional off-road adventures. Fuel efficiency, safety features, and durability take priority over brand prestige or how impressive it looks in the driveway. A Sigma female would much rather drive a dependable, practical vehicle than waste money on something designed to turn heads, but delivers little else. This mindset reflects her independence and rejection of societal pressure. While others might buy a flashy car to make a statement or fit in with a certain crowd, Sigma females don't care about keeping up appearances. They'd rather spend their money on things that bring genuine value like experiences, education, or investments that align with their long-term goals. For a Sigma female, a car should feel like an extension of her personality, not a mask to impress strangers. She's drawn to vehicles that reflect her principles, whether it's an eco-friendly hybrid, a rugged SUV for exploring, or a no-frills car that simply gets the job done. Flash without substance is meaningless to her, and she won't be caught in a vehicle that prioritizes style over soul. For the Sigma female, a car isn't a status symbol. It's a tool for living life on her terms. Number 5. Courses that sell dreams, not skills. Sigma females don't waste their hard-earned money on overpriced courses that sell dreams instead of skills. They've seen it all before. The flashy marketing, the overhyped testimonials, the vague promises of unlocking your potential or achieving 6 figures in 6 weeks. These courses often lean heavily on buzzwords and emotional appeals but fall short when it comes to delivering real, actionable value. A Sigma female can spot this scammy sales pitch a mile away. What makes Sigma females different is their laser focus on results. They don't have time for fluff or filler. If a course doesn't offer specific skills they can apply to their goals or career, they won't even consider it. While others might get swept up in the allure of fancy packaging and charismatic gurus, Sigma females dig deeper. They ask the tough questions. What's the actual content? Is the instructor qualified? How will this course improve their life in measurable ways? If the answers don't add up, they'll walk away without a second thought. For them, education is about empowerment, not hype. Sigma females are lifelong learners, but they're discerning. They'll invest in something that teaches them coding, writing, or public speaking because those are concrete skills that can open doors. A course that promises vague personal transformation or secrets to success? Not a chance. The truth is, Sigma females aren't looking for shortcuts or easy wins. They know real growth comes from effort, not from spending hundreds or thousands on a glorified pep talk. While others might fall for the dream of instant success, Sigma females focus on building the kind of knowledge and expertise that stands the test of time. For them, it's about substance over show and results over rhetoric. Number 6. Products that sacrifice privacy. Sigma females value their privacy like gold, and they won't compromise it for the sake of convenience or trends. That's why they avoid products that sacrifice personal data, no matter how shiny or advanced they appear. Smart home devices that constantly listen, apps that track every move, or services that demand excessive personal information. Those are immediate deal breakers. A Sigma female knows that once her data is out there, she loses control over how it's used, and she's not about to hand over her autonomy for a flashy gadget or an unnecessary app. For them, privacy isn't just a preference, it's a principle. In a world where data breaches and invasive marketing are the norm, they take a proactive approach to safeguarding their personal lives. They ask questions most people don't bother to think about. Why does a smart refrigerator need access to their email? Does that free app come with a hidden price of tracking their location 24/7? If a product demands too much information, Sigma females won't hesitate to say no. It's not paranoia, it's awareness. Sigma females understand that every piece of data they give away is a piece of themselves being commodified. They value their independence and aren't willing to trade it for a product that doesn't respect their boundaries. Instead, they look for tools that prioritize security and give them control, or they simply do without. In the end, a Sigma female doesn't feel the need to jump on every tech trend or social platform, especially if it comes with strings attached. She knows her life is richer when it's on her own terms, not when it's being monitored or mined for profit. For her, privacy isn't a luxury, it's non-negotiable. Number 7. Memberships to groups they don't care about. Sigma. Females don't waste their money on memberships to groups or clubs they don't genuinely care about. Whether it's an elite social club with expensive dues or a gym membership they'll never actually use, they see these as unnecessary commitments that drain both their time and money. For a Sigma female, joining something just to fit in or appear a certain way goes completely against her independent nature. If the purpose of a membership is to boost her status rather than bring real value to her life, she won't even consider it. What truly sets Sigma females apart is their refusal to be pressured into societal norms. Just because everyone around them is joining the latest co-working space or signing up for that trendy fitness boutique doesn't mean they'll follow suit. They weigh the cost, not just in dollars but in personal freedom. If a membership feels more like a chain than an opportunity, it's an easy no. Sigma females are fiercely intentional with their commitments. If they do join something, it's because it aligns with their passions, adds value, or helps them grow. A book club with thought-provoking discussions? Maybe. A professional network where they can learn and contribute? Possibly. But a group centered around surface-level connections or keeping up appearances? Absolutely not. For them, being part of something for the sake of belonging is pointless. They'd rather spend their time cultivating meaningful relationships and experiences on their own terms. Joining a club or group that doesn't resonate with who they are feels like pretending, and pretending is not something they do. Sigma females invest in authenticity, not obligations, and they don't buy into the idea that membership equates to value. If it doesn't inspire or engage them, it's simply not worth it. Number 8. Decor that doesn't inspire. Sigma females have no interest in filling their homes with generic, mass-produced decor that everyone else has. To them, their living space is more than just a place to exist. It's a sanctuary that reflects their individuality, creativity, and values. They see no point in buying something just because it's trendy or easy to find. A mass-market wall print or a soulless piece of furniture from a chain store doesn't excite them because it doesn't tell a story or hold any real meaning. Instead, Sigma females are intentional about the pieces they bring into their homes. They're drawn to items with character, things that resonate with their personality or have a story behind them. It might be an antique chair they restored, a piece of art from a local artist they admire, or a unique find from their travels. Every item in their space has a purpose or sparks a feeling, whether it's creativity, nostalgia, or calm. They also value quality and craftsmanship over convenience. While others may choose quick, mass-produced options to fill a room, Sigma females take their time curating pieces that feel right. It's not about how much something costs, but how much it contributes to the ambience and energy of their space. To a Sigma female, home decor isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating an environment that inspires. Their space is deeply personal, a reflection of their inner world, and it's designed to support their unique way of living. Anything that feels cookie-cutter or void of meaning simply doesn't belong. For them, their home is an extension of who they are, original, intentional, and filled with purpose. Number 9. Subscriptions they will never fully use. Sigma females have no patience for subscriptions that don't pull their weight. Whether it's a streaming service they barely watch, a subscription box filled with items they don't need, or an app they rarely use, they refuse to let recurring charges pile up without delivering consistent value. For them, convenience without purpose is just another form of clutter, one that drains their wallet and their mental space. The problem with many subscriptions is that they're designed to hook you in and then quietly become background noise. Sigma females are far too intentional to fall into this trap. They won't keep paying for a service just because it's easier than canceling it. If a subscription doesn't actively enhance their life or align with their goals, it's the first thing to go. They're not interested in paying for promises of value that never materialize. Take streaming services, for example. If they notice they're only watching 1 or 2 shows a month, they'll unsubscribe without a second thought. Sigma females would rather rent or buy what they actually want to watch than get lost in an endless sea of options they don't care about. The same goes for subscription boxes. They see no point in receiving random products that end up collecting dust. For Sigma females, it's not just about saving money. It's about respecting their time and energy. They carefully weigh whether a subscription serves a real purpose, or if it's just a marketing gimmick dressed up as a convenience. Anything that doesn't deliver consistent, tangible benefits simply doesn't make the cut. Sigma females prioritize intentional spending, and they'd much rather invest in what truly matters to them than let recurring charges quietly chip away at their resources. Number 10. Conventional feminine products they don't relate to. Sigma females steer clear of products that try to box them into outdated or stereotypical ideas of femininity. The moment something is marketed with pink packaging, sparkles, or the notion that it's for women in a way that feels limiting or shallow, they're not interested. Whether it's beauty products that promise to make them look younger, fashion that insists they should wear certain styles, or household goods that imply their role is to be nurturing and domestically focused, Sigma females simply won't buy into it. What sets them apart is that they reject being defined by traditional gender roles or the expectations society tries to impose. They don't want products that make them feel like they should act or look a certain way to fit in. They prefer products that speak to their individuality, empower their independence, and align with their values. Whether it's a strong, utilitarian handbag that's practical and stylish, skincare that's based on effectiveness rather than gendered marketing, or tools that help them live more efficiently, Sigma females choose what serves them, not what society dictates. For a Sigma female, products should enhance her life, not mold her into someone she's not. They gravitate toward items that reflect their true selves, without any pressure to conform to stereotypical femininity. It's not that they don't appreciate beauty or style, it's just that their beauty comes from within, and they don't need products to tell them how to be. They opt for what is authentic and meaningful, not what fits a mold or perpetuates an image that doesn't align with their reality. At the end of the day, Sigma females are not interested in feminine products that feel more like labels than tools for self-expression. They prefer to create their own definitions of beauty, strength, and success, rather than buy into prepackaged ideas of what it means to be a woman. In the end, Sigma females are masters of intentional living. They don't buy into trends, societal expectations, or the endless cycle of consumption. Instead, they make thoughtful, purposeful choices, curating their lives with items and experiences that truly reflect their values and contribute to their sense of independence. Whether it's avoiding flashy status symbols, rejecting empty promises of self-help books, or opting for quality over cheap shortcuts, they embrace a lifestyle rooted in authenticity, autonomy, and substance. For a Sigma female, every purchase, every decision is an extension of who she is, self-assured, independent, and focused on what truly matters. In a world full of distractions and superficiality, she stands unapologetically true to herself, proof that the best things in life can't be bought, but are built through a deliberate, meaningful journey. If you found yourself nodding along or feeling inspired by what a Sigma female truly values, then don't miss out on more insights like this. Subscribe to the channel and join a community that's all about intentional living, personal empowerment, and breaking free from the noise. Stay tuned for more content that helps you live life on your own terms, because if you're ready to step into your power, we're here to help you do just that. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on what matters most. Thanks for watching, and bye.